Are you looking for a way to lighten up your home? Tim Fialdo shows us how to take dark and dreary to light and lively with the pros from Metro Lighting.
One of the questions we get from many of you is, I'm on a shoestring budget and I just want my house decor to look good. Matt, what are some of the best ways to do that?
Tim, some of the ways to upgrade your lighting is very simple. I mean, just by changing the color to a new trendy color that's out there is an easy way to really bring a whole new atmosphere into the space.
Okay, let's talk some tips. So what's the first thing we need to consider?
Tim, when you walk into a home, obviously the first lights you're going to see is on the exterior of the home, and they're very simple to change out and upgrade. I mean, so many people have lights that are deteriorated, and why not spruce it up and change it to one that's perfectly new and looks great? The next light that makes an incredible impression on the interior is the foyer fixture. And the foyer fixture, it can be a simple budget style flush mount or a small hanging light. It just depends on the size of the foyer. But with Kichler Lighting, they're going to have a light that is within somebody's budget to make an incredible impression in the foyer.
So the guests coming through the foyer to the main areas of the house, what's next?
The dining room fixture is an excellent fixture to consider changing out. I mean, there's wide ranges of prices with lights like this. A lot of people think dining room chandelier, very expensive, but that's not the case. You can find a beautiful, trendy, colored dining room chandelier that matches the colors that go on in today's design for very reasonable prices. The kitchen is another area where lighting is just so important, and a decorative light like what you see in this kitchen can just really bring the whole kitchen together and flow throughout the rest of the house. And as you know, I mean, kitchens are an area where people congregate. I mean, when you have guests over, it seems like everybody ends up in the kitchen. So again, good lighting in the kitchen is very important. And a big thing I always recommend too is to add a dimmer to that bathroom light for late nights. If you don't want that jarring light to obnoxiously be so bright, then you can dim it down.
Now, you mentioned that there is one more very important thing to think about when doing budget lighting.
Right. One thing, if you can, try to balance the lights. I mean, you've got your decorative light in the middle. You can have some supplemental recessed cans. You can have a table lamp on some type of buffet or nightstand. That really adds a lot to the space.
Okay, I'm going to have to call them for that dining room chandelier. I'm in the market. But once again, those were Kichler Lighting products that you can find at Metro Lighting. And get this, fixtures range from anywhere from $15 to $50.